Go back and base. Oh, why are you voting yes?
Because this is boring, what?
Boring? How can you have a coaching game? Come on, man. You're playing in Emerald. People are subhumans here, okay?
But,
you have to do everything by
we
yourself.
don't have ward for,
No, it doesn't matter. You have a good jungle tracking, yes or no? You play with the theory. 3 and 25, we play a bit more back. We wait, we check. You don't need a ward for everything. You simply think about what you see and how Graves plays as well. If he pops towards bot lane, we can simply wait him, no? If he pops towards top lane, we do a cheat recall. Play more back. Now, ping Leona to walk forward. Let her go forward, exactly, in this way. Go and lens. Go and lens. You can already lens. You see that Blitzcrank is not here? But call Leona to stay a bit more front, possibly. If Leona gets grabbed, we win, so don't worry about it. Come on, man. Let's do this. Q the wave right away. Start with the Q. Q on the wave. You should Q the wave right away. Okay. Then everything else. Create space to the left. Stay where Lucian is. You don't have to stay to the right in this matchup. You can outrange Lucian. You should stay more to the left. Exactly. Nice. Barrier distance. Walk away, walk away, walk. Kite away, kite away. Don't kite the Lucian when you were in a bad position, okay? Shove. Shove again. Q. The guy is also puffing there. Careful on the Blitzcrank, okay? We have to make sure to do a free-wave cheat recall if you can. Slow down with the wave, slow down.
Oh, okay.
We crash the third and then we base. You see Belveth positioning? You see that?
Yeah.
Here you should check if he has a red buff or a blue buff. Something like that. Okay. What does he have? You didn't say. You didn't see it. Shove and base, come on. If she's doing a 1v1, you will never reach. Shove and base. It's too late for you. At best, the Leona should have played, but crash base, come on. Maybe Cal, don't know what we do. Yeah, actually, you ping to not fight, but if they fight, well, they are gonna die. That's not your fault, no. The game is not over, but it's truly annoying. Invade the trapdoors, you should probably call the Leona to go right away if you see it. It's kind of your fault in reality. Okay, you see the Graves invading red buff there. You call Leona to come with her. And then you shove the wave in the meanwhile, while being really careful. We can recheck it, okay? It's not easy, but we can recheck it. Take off melees first. Rather than casters. Okay, low casters, sure, but then take off melees right away, right away. I'm telling you, take off... Yes, if I'm telling you take off melees, it's because you have to take them off. Careful. Thank God. W. Oh my God. Go away. That's fine. That's fine. Don't chase the fight. That's okay. Slow with the wave now. Slow. Your Leon is dead. You don't want to push it. Now the wave is on the center. How do we play? Stay more back. Does he have X flash? Check if Blitzcrank has X flash.
Yes.
Yeah, stay more back then. Stay more back. More. You gotta respect the X flash W. Stay more to the left. Okay. This is fine. You can Q that. Nice. Good job, man. You're doing well. Careful on the Belveth. We don't know where she is. Graves stops her, but we don't see her. Technically, both players have the same pathing, but since Graves lost, the Belveth could be somewhere else. Not the best play. Yeah, be careful on the Belveth here. We have no idea. What do you go usually? Exoptics?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we can go Exo, sure.
Oh my ego, fuck.
Belveth. Yeah. I think you're fine. Walk away.
I'm fine.
You're fine, and the guy will die. But we knew it, honestly. I even told you.
Yeah, I know. But
I know that you know. The problem is you have to communicate this to like your support as well, right? If he does it anyways, then it's not... No, wait, don't base. Wait pickaxe at this point, no? Best spike for you is pickaxe 25 AD. wait for your team to come back. Try to take off melees. Again, take off melees, Q the wave. Q the wave a bit. Careful on the Blitzcrank grab. But take off melees if you can, so that we have some time to play for.
Yeah.
Take off melees. Take off melees. Try to hold the wave. Try to hold the wave. Try to hold it. Try to hold it. Don't worry. If Blitzcrank grabs, trust me, you win. Okay, that's fine. That's good. That's good. Because Lucian has to stay now. Or, yeah, he doesn't stay and you kill him, okay? Pretty good. Lance. Careful on the 1v1, please. Yeah, just do not die. And then shove this wave, okay? Because you see, Lucian here has to be on a decision. Do I take it? Do I not take it? If he goes with him, he will have died as well. That's what I'm telling you, okay? Shove. Unluckily, we don't get no quiver, but that's pretty good. Base. We do pickaxe longsword and refillable if you can. Pickaxe longsword or refillable. Maybe boots will be better. No, let's do pickaxe boots refillable. No, pickaxe boots, whatever. Let's go bots. No refillable, no refillable. No, not even. I don't know if I will go one potion. Let's wait. Like the matchup is mono. No. Go. Go. I told you I don't think we have to take it. Because the matchup is a burst matchup. If you die because you get grabbed and then you're 1 HP, so you're forced to base anyways. Yeah, he's fed. We gave him like 2 kills with Leona. Guys, I will read all the questions later, okay? I want to make the coaching decent for him, okay? So if you have any question, you can make it later. And I'm gonna read the chat later on after we finish the coaching, okay? More back. Place some traps. Another one. Another trap. Please don't with the wave, okay? Don't eat. You're eating too much. Let the wave be a slow push. And then you rotate. Rotate now. Rotate towards there, yeah? It's a slow push at least. That's great.
And they're in our jungle, by the way.
Careful on the back. You eat towards the enemy. Careful.
Oh, never mind. I'm not kidding.
I think you should have stopped chasing. Like you simply have to cover, defend your jungle, right? Not go deep towards them. The problem is you saw your team going there and and you kind of got baited. I understand that, but the thing that you should have done there is simply like you defend the jungle, they go walk away from there, boom, that's fine. That's about it. Okay? So you shouldn't have kept playing, let's say. Also because Ahri is faster rotation than Seraph every time, okay? 100%. The guy can't do anything. He can only ult from mid lane to bot lane. So you know that you always lose if both players rotate. Lance. Careful. Really good. Play for the central fight. Okay. Ult. Maybe ult? No, not yet. Yeah, not yet. You did well. Okay. Let's push bot. Careful on the Ahri again, please. Ahri's no ult now, but still a broken character, okay?
Yeah.
Let's shove.
Okay. You gonna help me out?
Base. Don't hit the tower.
Base?
Yeah. Just to make sure that we have a good bounce. Taking the plate is a bit too risky right now. We get a longsword, sure. Let's go back to bots. You're not playing too bad. I feel like you have a few problems on like telling your team what to do. Like Leona engages and you say nothing regarding that. This game is going down hills because Leona does things and I personally wouldn't agree with that. Maybe you agree, maybe not. But I would prefer seeing a few pings towards how you want to play the fight, right? How you want to structure it and in general how you want to play.
The guy just like get overwhelmed because backsitting.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Like you simply tell her anyways. Like you do a tiny ping even. You don't need a crazy stuff, okay? Just a bit.
Yeah.
Stay back. You have no wave. Go back. 3 seconds, you have no minions, you're dead. Fucking god, the Leona stood in front, but it's still bad. Here you respect the fact that they can wipe out your minions in 2 seconds instead of praying that your Leona plays decently. Because if Leona doesn't play decently, then you're dead. Or you force a flash and then you die. Should have pushed the wave a bit slower even here. See that now the wave is on the center again. Now they shove, thank god. So we should be fine. All good for now?
I'm just waiting.
Wait, yeah, you have to wait for the Graves pathing, okay? We have to wait for Graves to come bot lane, take the bot lane camps, and then we play the fight bots. That's your objective now. And when Graves is bot, you call the fight, right? Belveth is dead. This is pretty good if we know Ahri position. You have to wait Ahri position though. If we see Ahri mid lane, you fight bot, not towards mid. If you fight towards mid, we FF. Graves going towards mid is really bad. You ping him to not fight there, possibly. Not even a Drake, it's good. Like, you have to wait still. We don't see Ahri, we don't see Ahri. We don't see Ahri, you can never fight. Never. Not a single fucking time. You see Ahri? Okay, you see Ahri, now we can fight, but you wait for Drake at this point. Get the push. Careful, stay more back. More back.
I want to
Shove. Well, shove, because else Graves can't take the Drake, you see. That was almost the first rotation. Yeah, the idea of doing Drake is so shit here, and it's not your fault, but...
Yeah, no. I tried to ping him.
Yeah, it's okay. No, don't write anything, that's fine. I get it. Don't worry, jungle is shit. Q the wave, W. Place W's as well. He can never dive you. You have a Leona anyways.
My base?
No. I wouldn't base. You gotta wait for Graves to come back to bot. Because else, how do you protect his camps? Graves is gonna come bot lane now. You have to cover his camps. Lance, careful. You have to make sure that now, if Belveth invades, you have to stay here. You base for your item, you're egocentric, okay? You have to make sure that your jungler can take those fucking camps now. Okay. At least if he takes them, we know that we are not gonna lose the game. And we're not gonna go ultra behind. Now you can base. Yeah, now you can base. Sure. Should be fine. Yeah, he's gonna puff towards top lane after blue buff. Reasonable base.
I got top A?
Healing. Healing. We said it, no? You have no healing on the build. Rank is Emerald 2. West, of course. See what I'm saying? Like, the guy just covers in his way. And yeah, if you want a base, that's fine. You call Leona to come there, though. Like, we just...
See?
Like, you see what happened? Now they dive you. You die. 100%. Belveth has nothing to do. Belveth has nothing to do now. You just walk away. Drop the tower, sure. The main issue here is, again, Graves has to, like, take that fucking camp. You have to ask Leona to over if you want a base. It was only one camp, of course, but... I mean, it happened, so...
I mean, I'm playing in low elo, so...
Exactly. Yeah, but you have to ping it anyways. If you don't want to cover, your support covers. It's important that, like, either you or your support stays to cover the Graves there. You get it? One of you.
Yeah.
Not both. Just one of you, at least. Then it heavily depends, right? Maybe you need both. Maybe you need only one. Don't play now. Stay more back. Let's go on the flank. Belva should be topside. But I heavily believe that she could be bot anyways, even if she has nothing to take. Shove with Q. Start with Q right away. If he's topside? She's topside, okay.
Yep.
At least you can stay here, that's fine. Hmm. Ooh. Bro, I've never seen anyone doing this, okay? Wanna reach Diamond, maybe just hit the Blitzcrank that you have in front, okay? Don't chase for the Lucian damage. You're getting one-shotted by the Blitzcrank while you go there. See what happened there? Go back and base. Why are you voting yes?
Because this is boring, what?
Boring. How can you have a coaching game? Come on, man. We can play it, but you gotta what? Whatever. Let's rewatch the game, okay? We go here. The setup is what we talked about, and you enter this position. Okay? We wanna take off the wards. You are still a better ranger than Lucian. In this case, I usually watch, let's say double ranged or not non-double ranged. Okay? If you have double ranged, then the enemy is double ranged. It is matchup dependent, or it is based on how you play. So it's a skill matchup, let's say. Both players are ranged, and it depends on how you play it out from a parallel perspective. Parallel trading is really important in matchups where you have double ranged. But in this case, we have one ranged, one melee, one melee. Okay? You agree? Yeah. Okay, so this matchup is a matchup where you can make the difference. It is on your character to make the difference here. Do you understand that? Like, it's a game where ADC does make the difference because you are the ranged one. And you have also matchup, which does make the difference even more. You get it? Like, if you have a matchup against an ADC, when you have an engager and the enemy also has it, it's really, really good. I make you an example, okay? Draven, Leona versus Blitzcrank Jinx. Who wins?
Draven.
That's the rule, okay? You see what I'm saying? You have matchup as ADC and you're winning. The tank support doesn't matter that much. At least level 1, level 2, level 3. Most of the times. Okay? You are gonna win simply because the output of damage is so much better or because you have a specific perk that's so much better. You get what I'm saying? Example, yeah. Even here. Let's put Yunara instead of Kaelin. Yunara, Leona versus Lucian Braum even. Lucian Braum. Who wins? Dude, Lucian Braum might actually lose. I'm not joking. Lucian Braum might actually lose because Yunara is so much better than Lucian. From 1v1 perspective, level 1. Okay? So, heavily depends on context and ADC. In general, when you have a range of...
You already have to wait for hitting minions like 8 times.
Excuse me?
To stack your Q. You don't have to wait for stacking your Q.
I didn't understand, excuse me, because you're a bit low.
You Nora have to wait to stack your Q first before...
Yeah, but it's quite fast. You do 2, 4, 6, 8, it's like 4 autos into Q and then you have lethal tempo, no? Lucian doesn't even have PTA, like he has PTA, no lethal. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the whole concept. But anyways, here we're talking about a range perspective. You're playing Kaelin, Lucian can't play. He shouldn't be playing. Now let's watch what happens, okay? Now you go here to enter here. I will try to call Leona to stay in front, of course. Always just to make sure that you can take it without any problems. The lane starts. Where do you want to be in this lane? Now, where do you want to be?
The left side.
No, you don't want to be in the left side. You want to be where Lucian is. Stop. Okay? Stop. That's what I want to hear from a good ADC. I don't want to hear, oh, I want to stay in the upside. No, there's not a blueprint for it. Okay? You can stay here, but then Blitzcrank matches and he stays in front of you. You think this is a good position?
No.
That's a dogshit position. Okay? But if Lucian stays here, you have to match the Lucian. So you have to change consistently your positioning based on who you want to match. Remember, it's a tiny rule for ADC. You want to have on a straight line the guy that you want to match, and on a diagonal the guy that you hate, or the guy that is the worst matchup that you have in the lane. If both matchups are bad, you FF. But in general, okay, in general, you keep again the matchup that you want on a straight line, and the bad matchup, the hard engage, whatever you want, something that you don't want to deal against on the diagonal. Because the diagonal, even Blitzcrank, right, has an hard time hitting a grab. From a diagonal perspective, you have more ways of dodging it. Well, instead, if Blitzcrank is on a straight line, it's really hard. You have only 2 dodges movement, right? You can't dodge from the upside. It's really hard. You might actually get it by length. And if you go forward to him, you die. So you have only right or left. While if you have a diagonal, well, guess how many movements you can do. Huh? You see how many you can do?
Yeah.
You have so many more chances of dodging a grab from a diagonal perspective. So again, I always put support engagers on a diagonal, and I always put the guy that has less range than me on my front. This is how I will play this matchup. Okay? Let's see it. So then he starts, and you see Blitzcrank is keeping this position here. So now we don't stay here. Absolutely not. I mean, it's obvious, no? Kind of obvious.
Yeah, I should stay with Leona.
Exactly. Why? Diagonal. You are in between the wave, and you're not on the center of the wave. Okay? Instead here, you're risking it a bit. You see that the Lucian also kills the minions and he gets you. Imagine you were here. This is so much better, because Lucian is... if Lucian has to trade you here, he has to walk also towards the Leona. And Blitzcrank is literally powerless here. You see this? Come on, try again.
Yep.
Now let's check. You kill the wave right away. I think this is a really good thing to do. I will never waste the headshot here, because when you Q, you already asserted the prio. You already know that you have prio.
You think I should just use the Q and press attack on Lucian?
Exactly. You keep your headshot. Okay? Because here you put every minion low, let's say, and now you want to see what Lucian does. Does he hit the wave? Does he fold? Does he not hit the wave at all? Does he look for a trade on you? You have to check what your enemy does here in this context. And instead you're just outwing the wave, which is wrong.
Yeah.
If I am here, I am playing Kaelin again, I want to match the Lucian and wait for him to see what he's going to do, right? Most likely, what usually happens on a high level, low level, whatever you want, Lucian looks for the minion, normally. This is what happens in every elo, okay? So you want to keep your headshot for the minion that's going to go low, to then headshot the Lucian. Why? Because you have auto range. Imagine you're playing against Kai'Sa. I will play in this way. The same goes for Lucian. Don't know what changes, right? Nothing changes. Kai'Sa will do the same. She will try to look for the minion. You have more range. You rocket if you're Jinx. You auto if you're Caitlyn. If you're a mage, you throw all the shit that you have to the minion. Instead of autoing the wave autopilot. Okay? Yep. So this headshot is wasted here. And you see Lucian is autoing this minion. It makes no sense. Like, why the fuck is he even autoing this? He should have autoed this one in case, okay? So he's autoing for no reason and you're not punishing. Remember, every auto that you see on the wave that makes no sense is an auto where you can punish. Okay? Let's see it again. So this auto that you see here, it's an auto where you could have punished. Because where is the trap? Where is the trap? Where is the trap? Like, where is the kill potential for the enemy? There's nothing. So why is this guy autoing the wave? He can't. That's what I'm telling you. Why do you auto the wave? In this way, if you auto the wave and the enemy autos the wave as well, we are doing what I call an handshake. Which simply means that both of you are agreeing that this matchup is even. Do you agree?
Yeah. Yep.
Do you agree that this is an handshake? Like, is this like actually a matchup where both of you are even?
No, I should attack him.
Okay.
HP for the
that's about it. Okay. That's how to improve at TDC. Okay, understanding if what the enemy does makes sense, or if they are just like trolling by doing it. Here, this guy is trolling. He thinks, oh, I can win this matchup. I can push this matchup. What do you mean you can push this matchup? You can't. There's no way. Okay. So, but you have to show it. Once you reach a certain level, if the enemy says, oh, I can do this, you say, no. You can't, okay? And you fucking kill him. But that's the real problem. You could play a challenger game and the enemy that you're playing against doesn't punish you. I know that's crazy. But because maybe he woke up in a bad way, he's not punishing anything. And this game is the same level as an Emerald game, sometimes. And that's the same thing here. A player does whatever the fuck he wants as long as you let him do. So when I'm playing a laning phase, I check what my enemy let me do and what other people don't let me do. That's the concept. Maybe I play against you and you let me hit the wave every single time when I'm doing a specific thing. Okay? Yep. You have to read your opponent and understand how good they are at doing what. For example, when Lucian does this and he autos the wave in this way, he understands, oh, the killing is dog shit. You know? Because I'm hitting the wave and the guy's not punishing me at all. Do you understand that? So from here now Lucian says, okay, this guy's bad. He understands that you're bad, that he can get the push, that he can win the laning phase. I don't like this.
Should I step in more in front and attack him?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You should have stood like here, and then auto. Okay? Auto the auto, that's why I like to say. Okay? Auto the auto. You traded the auto for the minion or him. You see? Instead. You see what you did here, even here? You showed that auto on the minion? Was it needed?
Yeah.
Was it needed?
No.
Okay. So another auto where you could have punished. Look here. Another auto. Yeah. Was this auto good for a Lucian?
No.
No. You could have auto? Absolutely. Even here. Another dog shit auto. You see all these autos?
Running to it. Yeah, he's running to the minute.
How is this possible? Lucian versus Kaelin. And shaking
Because
the
I'm
wave.
bringing you far behind.
Yeah, but you're shaking the wave. Makes no sense. Huh?
Yep.
I also do think that Leona is better level 1 rather than Blitzcrank. Really, by a lot. So if Leona... I don't know what Leona did. Okay, she went E. I heavily believe that Leona should have gone Flash Q Ignite. Okay? Not Exhaust. Don't know why she went Exhaust. But here Leona does level 1 Q, Flash Q into Lucian. Once you start poking him out and he can never walk to the wave. Your objective here would ideally to put Lucian really, really low. And then if he tries to do anything, then Leona's like flashes Q. Blitzcrank has no damage. Blitzcrank grabs you, you win the game. 100%. So damage on ADC matters a lot in this game, in this matchup, you understand that? Like if you put Blitzcrank low, it doesn't matter. He will grab you and then whatever. But if you
It's
put
like
Lucian
Ashe
low...
against Kai'Sa.
Exactly, yeah. Okay? Same thing.
Yeah.
Keep it going. And you see like how many autos we ran shaking here. Like every single fucking auto was an handshake here. And it is really, really sad because if you start adding up 1 auto here, 2 autos here, 3 autos here, that was like around, this guy was half HP already. 3 autos, it's amazing. And Blitzcrank could never say anything against that, Because the character just doesn't punish you. It doesn't do anything when you're behind your wave. Even here. You think this auto makes sense?
No.
You see how many minions you have? You have 3. This guy has 2.
Yeah.
You already have the prio. You already have it.
Actually, just waited.
What do you wait? You wait for one of these 3 minions. One of these 3 minions to go low. And then, I repeat, you check the pattern where Lucian looks for the minion. He looks for the minion, you trade for an auto. He has to decide, right? Do I take the minion? Do I lose HP for it? Here, I don't see anything. Like, there's no pattern. You're just pushing the wave. Eating the wave. Why? You don't even know it. You could tell me that. You have no idea. you don't know what you're doing, okay?
Yeah, let's try to follow up the Leona.
Alright, we play on a diagonal, that's fine. In reality, this was pretty good. The Q also was good. I'm not necessarily mad about this play, that's fine. The guy Qs you. The thing that I hate is when here you basically do an auto blitz and then you try to auto back Lucian, you see?
Yeah.
Who's the first target? Blitzcrank?
Yeah, Blitzcrank.
Okay, so Leona stops autoing Lucian. You ping Leona to focus Blitzcrank. And the focus becomes Blitzcrank for both of you. Okay, not only for you. But if Leona goes for Lucian, let's suppose the Leona is bronze 4, okay? Could be bronze 4 even. And she chases Lucian till death. It doesn't matter anyways.
Back off and she die.
It doesn't matter anyways. You're gonna go for Blitzcrank anyways. Okay? You're gonna auto Blitzcrank and space away. Even if Leona goes under tower and dies because because it chases Lucian till death. You know that you played well in this case. But from a duo perspective, from like a duo, let's say ADC support that play together, the best and the most consistent play is to ask Leona to not fight here. Yo, Leona, stop a second. Turn back, because now we can do parallel trade. Okay, both of us can deal damage on Blitzcrank, and Blitzcrank has to fall back, but he will probably be forced to flash. Okay?
Yep.
But instead, you see, if Leona goes for Lucian, you go for Lucian, it becomes really confusing.
Now go for
exactly, it becomes really confusing because Lucian can go for you now, and Blitzcrank can also go for you now. Both of them now have parallel on you. But before that, before doing what you did now, only Blitzcrank could hit you. But now both of them can, okay? And they also have flash. So here you're ultra lucky they didn't kill you, honestly. Or they didn't even try to kill you.
I have to use flash, to be honest.
Yeah, but they flashed the flash, right? Flash, flash, flash. Yeah. Flash, flash, flash. Bye, 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 okay? So it's not good either. It's actually not that good.
It's pretty bad.
And you did this mistake multiple times this game. You always went for the guy that was ultra deep when you had in front a target that you could hit like 10 times in a row. Stacking your lethal tempo, stacking your damage, and then going for the other target.
Pretty bad.
Now, this is a normal cheat recall, that's pretty fine. And here you can never change this. The only thing that I advise you is to check what your jungler is doing eventually. I'm gonna show you this now, which is the Nvidia.
Probably ping is back, because he didn't have mid pro and bot.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So you see this guy doing this, right? Is Graves a criminal? Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes.
He's a bit of a criminal, okay? Just a bit. Because
Yes
usually
or no?
usually you do this invade with red buff at least. So he's a bit of
Yeah.
a criminal because of
Yeah.
that. The Million Prio's not really there. He has Xerath, can't really follow this play too much. But I heavily
Yeah, no.
believe that the Leona should be roaming here again. She should be going there,
Yeah,
and you
actually,
should be calling that. Huh?
Yeah, I should call Luna right here to go with.
Exactly, okay? But if you don't
And
have a
then
good map awareness or you make a tiny mistake, that's fine. That's completely fine. It's really weird to see a blue Grompin to invade Raptors. Don't get me wrong. I think this is really, really weird. I noticed that. I do believe it's really hard to read, okay? I will never do this as Graves. I will do red buff, maybe level like free camp Syrian to invade here, maybe. I never saw someone doing blue Gromp into Raptors, honestly. That's bannable to say the least, okay? But again, it's a team game, right? If Graves decides to do that, which is literally the most important piece, let's say that Graves is the queen. For League of Legends, Graves, which is the jungler, is the queen. If the queen dies, all the game falls fucking apart.
Yep.
Do you get it? So
Yep.
I would rather gamble with the queen. Maybe the queen gets the playoff, wins the early game. Bam, we won the game right away, or we lost it right away. But I wanna be a participant of like what my queen is gonna do, rather than just like let her fucking do and then maybe she dies and then everyone loses because this guy made a mistake. You know? Okay. So it's more about I wanna join this play. How can I join this play? Okay. The first advice that I give you is we don't necessarily have to do the free wave crash every time. Now I told you, yeah, let's do the free wave crash, of course. If nothing happens, that's the average thing that you should be doing. But in this case, Leon and you entering this tribush into ward to then enter here. Why? Because you can close them up. They can never enter this bush, right? You can place traps, you can do whatever you want. And if they enter, who wins? Please tell me that you win, right? Can Leona face check to the Lucian Blitzcrank? Face check.
No.
You win. No?
Yeah.
So you win. You close this position, and then you go towards mid lane. Now, even if Ari rotates first, that's a 3 versus 2. If we count well, no? And and maybe like Seraph is ultra behind. That's a 3 versus 2 anyways. And we will have war, okay? The hard part. It's really, really hard to read. Absolutely. If you're not ultra locked in, the game is doomed right now. You have to be locked in and understand it right away. Generally speaking, the 3-wave crash is like a chess opening, okay? You do it 75% of your games, but sometimes shit happens and this is not possible at all. And you think about advantages in other sides of the map, okay? Clear?
Yep.
And Sally, again, this play with Aliona, with Kaelin, with you being there, imagine you come first. Because I wonder, right? I wonder, how the fuck are they coming first? I will be tilted as Graves. You know what I'm saying? Because you have Prio. Or am I wrong?
I didn't look at the way.
You have the Prio. I mean, this is Prio. I mean, you have the push, right? You have the upper push. Who's gonna be the first one to control this bush in this position?
Leona.
Us. No, not Leona. Us. Technically us. Okay? You can simply skip the wave and say, I enter this position first. No? It will be really, really weird to see. I mean, it can happen, okay? It can happen that you see Lucian and Blitzcrank to come here, cover the bush. If they do it, good for them. It's really, really hard. It's really, really hard that it happens in 10 years of my life. I've never seen Lucian Blitzcrank covering the tribush because this guy's invading. Maybe Blitzcrank goes there, but I've never seen, for example, Lucian doing it. Which means that you can easily enter together if this happens, okay? Technically, that's how the game should work.
Like at this timing, I should just go with Luna right away.
No, you should never push this wave. No. In the current situation, the play is too fast. You see that play is already happening.
We should go to the graves right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
You close this one, and now you go. Again, if Graves had red buff, probably you didn't even need to do this. It's just that this guy did the worst invade I've seen in my life. Emerald Elo, by the way. What I'm gonna say.
Yeah, bronze emerald is the same thing.
Never seen a Graves invading with blue buff in my life. That's the first time. From here, this guy dies. That's fine. It doesn't matter too much. Here we knew it. I told you, like, I called it to you like 5,000 times. The enemy jungler is bot, the enemy jungler is bot, the enemy jungler is bot. How should the Leona react to this information, right?
Shipping her away.
Okay, that's about it. Look, Graves is playing for a top lane play. You respect that. Because we're already losing topside, you see that? My jungler is playing for top lane, but top lane is losing. Which is simply put means that if now the enemy jungler looks for a play bot lane and you lose, guess what happens? You lost the fucking game. It's over.
Yeah.
So, you respecting is the bare minimum to at least win this game. Bare minimum. If you don't respect, we can alt F4, whatever, GG's, go next. But I don't enjoy that. I would rather see a really cool game from you. At least, no, like, you know that your Graves is dog shit, right? You're aware of it.
Yeah.
He's playing bad, he's going topside, doing a shit ton of mistakes. Show that you're good at the game, at least. Do not die. Respect the fact that your jungler is playing topside. Okay?
I should have ping her away. Like,
Yeah, you ping her. Respect, please. We have to wait Graves to do what? Base? Into? Into bot lane. Come on. That's like 35, 45 seconds. Okay? Or you should even cover the jungle, honestly speaking, because who knows, you see this guy's overextending a lot here by shoving the wave. There's a nice chance that Belveth, instead of making this play, if you don't do anything, will go for Gromp. So you should be covering the jungle in this case by placing a ward and standing near Leona. Clear? So you both... you let them push and ward here. And wait for Graves to come bot lane.
If Leona has a ward.
Sorry?
I don't have a ward. I got lens.
Yeah, Leona. One of you. It doesn't matter who. Okay? It doesn't matter. Just one ward. If you carry one ward, else you cover with your body. Okay, you don't have anything to do. You're 3 versus 2 anyways. You basically have Kaelin... You as Kaelin have to shove this wave, and Leona has to cover this bash in the meanwhile. Okay?
Yeah.
He has to cover Gromp. Most of the times they steal Gromp. They never steal Wolves. You see how deep they are into the map? Usually Belveth comes to steal Gromp. It doesn't come to steal Raptor. Sorry, Wolves. It's really, really hard for her to come there. So, you see where Graves is? That's where Leona should stand when the wave crashes under tower here. You simply have to not get grabbed by Blitzcrank, okay? I have faith that you can do this, okay? It's not easy, but again, we're playing weak side right now, sort of, or we're not winning anywhere, and that's something that you have to keep in account. So here I told you, no, we bait because Graves is puffing bot lane, and that's what you should have done instead of dying by the Belveth. Or like almost dying by the Belveth coming, okay? You respect, and then when your jungler is bot, you play. That's how a good ADC plays. A good ADC plays weak side when he has no one to play for. And then he plays aggressive when he knows that he can play aggressive because his jungler is bot lane and he has the advantage. That's the trait of a good ADC. Goes forward when he can, goes backwards when he can't. Okay? It doesn't always go forward. Forward. It doesn't give a fuck about like how the game state is. That's more of a Draven player trait. They always wanna dive no matter what. Watch carefully. Here I want you to watch carefully, like a few things. So first of all,
yeah, so Ari and Belveth was
we get the mid lane push, right? And this guy is going for scuttle. Do you think this is doable? Absolutely not. But now there's a reason to it, okay? You have to watch a lot of things here, because here we have to keep in mind the Shen. Shen is so fucking annoying, okay? Exactly, okay? But Shen could have ulted anyone here. It doesn't matter who. You could have ulted mid lane, bot lane, whatever you want, okay? Even bot lane. This guy is pushed top lane. And when this guy is pushed top lane, it's the same as, I don't know, anyone else having Prio, and he is a free player. This guy can never match, he has no teleport, he even went Ignite Aurelion, and is coming back to here, so he has no value. You have to check this. You never check this with your camera. You didn't check that, okay? You didn't check anything, you didn't say anything, no information. Look at what happens here. How much time do you need to understand that this is a bad fight? Look at what you're doing in the meanwhile.
Yeah, I know.
I'm telling you, you lost a piece of information. A big piece of information, right? And the fact that you had the information, because you can clearly see it for about 20 seconds, maybe even more. And look at Xerath. Look at how much he's pinking. Look at that. You didn't see all of these. Look. Help, 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 help. Look at where you're going. No?
Yeah.
Here you see this information. You will never fight in the first place. You will take the wave, call it a day. If someone dies, that's their fault. You simply ping, back off, back off, back off. This guy saved himself, pretty good. Okay? You didn't get the information, even when I saw the coaching, right? You noticed yourself. You just watched here, you were farming, but you never moved your camera. And that's... I'm not telling you that you have to move your camera like a psychopath, okay? You don't have to be faker. But at least you have to know other players' position. When there's a Shen, when there's a TF, it's 10 times harder to decide when to pull the trigger. Because those characters, they just come out of an hour. Or you have to keep in mind their ultimates. And the fact that 2 versus 5 becomes a 5 versus 5 right away. Okay? Yeah? I hate Shen so much. This character is broken. Especially when you have a top laner that doesn't push this much, okay? Like Aurelion doesn't do anything. He comes here, it's the wave 3 times in a row, calls it a day. A Fiora will have taken tower, maybe. So at least we have some kind of value. Look at this guy. You know, doesn't fucking do anything. Doesn't do anything, like took a plate at best. So it's all value for the Shen, okay? It's heavily valuable for the Shen. This was a really good play in the end. Ahri has no ultimate. I think she had... Wow, she had that. Fuck. Oh, so fast. She had no ultimate. The ultimate is really quick. I thought she ulted on the fight of before, but probably not.
Yeah, I think it's like 40 seconds.
No, I think it's way more. At least 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute and a half. Wow, crazy.
Yeah.
It's a really broken ultimate, so yeah, it has a like cooldown. And from here, well, the game is in a really bad state. Now, your Graves always played like a bit like a psychopath again, I'm not gonna lie. Didn't play a really good game. Push bot, lane base into X-Optics. We're gonna wait and sack it.
I mean, every lane was doing pretty bad.
Everyone went behind because we lost that bot lane fight. If we didn't pull the trigger on that bot lane fight and you respect the Shen ultimate there, Aurelion gets some value and Shen gets nothing. And the game will have kept playing. The Graves perma invading didn't help, okay? I heavily believe that there's a conflict of interest in this game. Graves wants to perma invade, Xerath doesn't want to do that. Leona can do that, but it's a bit rough. Like, it's not easy to play the way that Graves wants to play, if that makes sense. But the only way he can do it is by playing through bot lane. And if he tried to do it top lane, well, he kind of fucked up every time. He surely invaded way too much. But the character plays in this way, right? You're playing Kindred, you're playing Graves, you scream, I want to invade! If you don't invade, IFF. Okay? That's how it works, sadly. And so again, you either adapt to it, you try. I believe that at least you bot lane, you as a bot laner, as killing Leona, you can play with Graves. At least you. And if you don't, well, Graves played for invade and he always died. Mid laner could never move because he never had prio and Ahri could always move first and Graves would always die. Leona never roamed. She always stood bot lane most of the time. And, well, top laner couldn't get much advantage because he's a mage against a Shen that ults bot lane. Okay? Anything clear? This game is cooked from that position and... yeah, it's... if you want, it's a minute 15 FF. I personally will have played it out anyways. For a while, try something different, try a few picks. We're playing in Emerald in the end. I will have tried. But if you want FF15... if you want FF15, that's fine. I don't mind. Keep in mind all the things that we talked about, okay?